Hi guys, welcome to this session. So in this section, we'll see how to set up the demographics targeting inside the campaign of the X camp account, which we are doing right now. So let's go back into the account, and this is where you can define your demographics. As you can see, there are three major sections, which is gender, age, language, and location, which we can set over here. Now, with respect to gender, you can set up the gender segments over here, so which can be men, women, or any, you can do. You can also do the age segment as well as per your requirement. If you know already which is the audience you want to target. Okay, so this is where you get to select your age categories from here in this particular manner. You can select it. However, this kind of insight you will get from looking at your website's activity, and for which also, X or Twitter had analytics or feature which they earlier had, which they have now removed. So earlier, Twitter used to run an analytics platform as well, where it would give you insights about how people are interacting with your website. So that you can get. But now, as you can see, there is no information available on this page. They've removed this. So what you can do as a workaround in such a case is you can get this kind of insight, your demographics details from your Facebook page insights. So if you're running a Facebook page and you will have some insights from there, and that will give you some insight about what kind of users usually interact with your business. So just to show you, this is my Facebook page, and we can go to the insights section of it, which on the left panel here. And here specifically, you will be able to see the age and gender information. As you can see over here, majority of the users interacting with my business are male versus women. Okay, and there's age group is also given over here. Okay, so which we can consider looking at. So from here, we get an idea that majority of my users who are interacting with my business fall in the category of 18 years to, you can say, 34 years, so or 44 years. So this is what we can consider in our campaign. So let's go back and set that up. So which is going to be 18 to 44. We can choose 18, and here we can choose, let's say, 49. So this is how this can be a workaround which you can choose, where you can go ahead and identify what kind of audiences interact with your business. Another option which you have over here is possibly you can do a Google search to understand what kind of audiences would interact with your kind of business, or you can use the Grok AI platform as well from X, which you can use to get insight about that. So this is how we will define our audiences, age categories specifically, and then comes language. In case of language, this is something which we tend to keep it open in terms of if you are targeting any type of audiences specifically with different languages. Language is not the barrier which we want to keep. Then we can keep this open. With respect to location now, you can certainly go ahead and add different locations in this particular manner. You can select them. As you can see, now you can add your locations in this particular way. So these are going to be the settings which you can add to the campaign at the demographics level. I hope this makes sense. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to this, and I will see you in the next video.